Hey everyone, my name is Elias. This is my 1 year anniversary on testosterone video. I am an FTM female to male individual. Yeah, and just want to give an update on my year, talk about some stuff involving changes, dose changes, disappointments, whatever. So last time I went to see my primary care physician before my testosterone, about 6 months ago, they tested my blood work and it was like a level of 700. The goal is to get your testosterone level in the zone of a typical biological male, which is between like 300 and 900, whatever measurement of unit that is. I don't know. So last time it was 700. This time it was like 113, which is pretty low. And I had reported to my doctor that I was feeling like a lot of dips in my mood. You know, kind of like the Wednesday leading up to my shot, because I was taking them every 2 months. So he suggested trying a weekly shot, which I'm fine with. You know, doing the injections isn't really an issue for me. And got my dosage upped to about 30 milliliters every week instead of 50. Excuse me, I think it's 0.5. I don't know. Anyway, instead of 0.5 every 2 weeks, I'm going to do 0.3 every week. So overall, instead of 100 milliliters every month, it's going to be like 120. Yeah. So I hope that begins to help me. Because I don't know, I was feeling a lot of dysphoria. Honestly, I got caught up kind of playing the comparison game to other people. I don't know. I had a sort of a behavioral health crisis like a month ago, and I went into Fenway Health in Boston, where they're like really renowned for being extremely trans friendly, and I love them. They're great there. This is in no way a complaint of their business or practices. It just so happened that when I went in there and was kind of having a panic attack and like crying, everybody assumed I was female. I don't know. That felt kind of bad just because I was like 10 or 11 months on T, but stuff like that happens and you gotta roll with it. And yeah, it just doesn't feel good, you know. But patience is the key. You know, people, like, a lot of trans individuals talk about patience, and something I've just said before is that a lot of people, you know, it's a transition for people around you and in your lives, and that, I guess it's with strangers that upsets me a little more, just because I feel like I'm so masculine presenting, and I don't really dress like ambiguously. I know that in previous videos I've mentioned that I identify as non-binary, but I guess early on, I mean this year in my transition, I have felt more of a pressure or like an obligation to appear more masculine, just to have that like a greater chance of being perceived as a male. So that has shifted, and my idea of what I want to present myself as has shifted. So let's see what else to talk about. Yeah, just been changing a lot of my medications up. Still doing just like weekly therapy with a gender therapist. I highly recommend that for anybody thinking about starting testosterone. You know, I had to go through the gamut of emotions before starting do I want this? Am I sure? And you know, getting the most advice you can from a lot of people who have knowledge about it is extremely beneficial. Anyway, so at this point, I did mention to my doctor that I was, you know, just getting kind of impatient, and he's great. He's a great doctor, and he was just like, well, just know that 3 to 5 years is what it really takes, and I'm still going through kind of that puberty phase, and thanks to my German heritage, just the hair growth is really slow, like, in my face. My, like, upper lip still is doing a good job of growing in, and just, like, some other places, like my legs and stuff, and, like, my arm hair just seems a little more prominent, and, like, seems bigger, and stuff like that. Like, weirdly, my weight has been going down. I haven't been seriously lifting for about a month due to depression, but, when I thought I would be gaining weight, but it turns out that I've been losing weight. I guess a lot of that's just been, like, the fat has probably been converting into muscle, because I just feel, like, thicker and, like, firmer lately in terms of my body. Energy levels have been good. I haven't had any issues sleeping. But coming off of some medication I was on, an antidepressant, has been affecting me a lot, and that's kind of what put me into the depression. I'm sure that the low testosterone levels probably, like, helped a little bit with that, too. But, you know, those are all things that I'm getting adjusted and getting help for, so at this point, I'm not, like, panicking about it or freaking out. I just kind of am trying to, get back into the patience game, do all that. I've pretty much fully converted my closet over at this point to, you know, masculine items, you know, buying a lot of new clothes, to replace my old ones, and, like, old dresses I have has been pretty expensive, and I'm kind of making up for that now. My shopping sprees and stuff like that. So yeah, to be honest, like, on the emotional and mental front, I haven't been doing so great the past couple months, but it's going upwards from here. I gotta talk about more regarding my transition. Anyway, at this point in the video, I do want to talk about, like, a little more, like, not safe for work stuff, or if you don't want to hear about certain stuff regarding, like, more bodily related things, just go ahead and stop the video now. But I want to show you guys, like, a little bit of my chest progress, and also just talk about a little bit of, like, the lower half of me, what's going on, what my thoughts are. So yeah, let me show you my chest. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm not gonna edit that out because I don't edit these videos. Okay, maybe I'll edit this video because of that. So, here's my chest. You know, I've been doing a lot of push-ups and pull-ups. I don't know. I still have a lot of, like, dysphoria about it. I haven't gone to the beach yet this summer, but I have been, like, in pools with friends, shirtless, and, like, in public, and, like, really kind of isolated places, and I'm just really anxious about it. I'm really dysphoric. Like, I don't have a lot of males to compare to, and I also don't have people, I haven't had anyone really say to me, other than, like, my partner or trusted friends, that, like, oh, it looks great, or it looks super natural. So, I don't know, I feel dysphoria about it, and it is what it is. I'm hoping that, like, when I am further along in my transition and put on more muscle, it'll fill out a little bit more, because I have seen a lot of trans individuals who are, like, 2, 3, or even more years on testosterone before they even are able to get top surgery. And their chests look very masculine, even if they have, like, really small breasts to begin with. It's almost like they're not even there by the time they get top surgery. And a lot of guys decide not to because they feel pretty good about it, or they just want to bind, or are saving up. So I don't know, I feel kind of bad, like, whatever, I'm gonna stop talking about feeling bad. So, body progress is good. In terms of lower half, I don't know if it's my lower testosterone level, but, like, bottom growth in terms of genitalia has been not going anywhere. I've also been feeling much more need to do what's called packing. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. In my lower half, I've just been trying a lot of different products. I still cannot successfully stand to pee. I don't know if it's just my device, or admittedly I don't practice enough, but I really wish I could do that. There are a lot of times that I wish I could do that when I'm out. I'm really tired of either waiting for or just embarrassingly finding the stalls to go into instead of urinals. I just haven't done that yet, and feeling like just having to sit down to pee, like, little things like that just get to me. And as you can tell, I don't know, it bothers me enough to make me pause and, like, regather my emotions. Another thing about that is that a lot of trans individuals report that, like, after even, like, 6 months on testosterone, they find it really hard to cry. That's not the case with me. I don't know if it's my mental health or whatever, but, like, I swear to God I could cry, like, every day. Even just talking about things that bother me, even on these videos, like, gets me kind of choked up. Maybe it's just because I wait until I make these videos to give it a little bit more validity. Anyway, I see that I'm clocking in at about 13 minutes here, so I know it's my year-long update, and I didn't want to skip anything. That I make a lot of mental notes in between these videos of things that I want to cover, and I don't write a lot of them down, and I forget about them. I don't know, I just can't think of anything else to report on, so that's it, guys. If you want me to make another video soon, or go into more detail about anything, or just leave some comments, kind of like relating your feelings to mine, or if any of you guys feel kind of the same way, just let me know. But that's it for me now. I'm really sorry if the audio is low on this, or the video quality is poor. My lens on my good camera recently broke, so I'm having to use my front-facing phone camera, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we'll see. So, thanks for watching, guys, as usual, and yeah, expect a video from me in about a month. I'll keep you posted, so thanks for watching again, and I don't have any witty lines to go out on, so goodbye.